Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 7th of March 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, recently which state government has decided to establish a state water information center? Here answer is B option, Odisha. And the Odisha government is establishing the State Water Information Center so as to coordinate, store and disseminate the water resource data. Okay, and it would be operated under the Water Resources Department. Basic aim is to maintain a comprehensive repository of hydrometeorological data for Odisha state, and the center will be staffed with the experts in water resources management and data handling. Also, the approval for contractual supervisors will enhance the service delivery in the internal child development services there in Odisha, right? So Odisha government has decided to establish a state water information center. Fine. Now here D option is Jharkhand. Jharkhand was also in news. Why? Because Prime Minister Modi dedicated the HURL Sindri fertilizer plant in Jharkhand on 1st of March 2024, addressing India's urea demand. So the nation requires 360 lakh metric tons yearly, but in 2014 it was produced only 225 lakh metric tons, and now the production has been increased to 310 lakh metric tons in the last decade. And also Prime Minister revealed the plans to revive more plants by the end of 2025, which would ensure the affordable fertilizers for the farmers, and it would generate employment opportunities for the local youth, and it includes the Talcher fertilizer plant as well. Fine. You can be simply asked that Sindri fertilizer plant that was recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? Your answer would be Jharkhand. Okay. Recently, which state became the first state to issue 5 crore Ayushman cards under Ayushman Bharat Prime Minister Jan Arogya Yojana? This is Uttar Pradesh, that is C option. UP has marked a milestone by issuing 5 crore Ayushman cards, making it the very first state to do so under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, the state boasts nearly this much amount of issued cards, which benefits nearly 74 lakh individuals in across 3,760 hospitals, and with 3 lakh health claims filed, an impressive 92.48% were settled. So it reflects the success of this particular scheme. And who's the CEO of the State Agency for Comprehensive Health? This is Sangeeta Singh, and she credits the achievement to the continuous support from the National Health Authority and the dedication of various healthcare workers. Fine. So UP became the first state of India to issue 5 crore Ayushman cards under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Next is Amrabad Tiger Reserve, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? First of all, why this tiger reserve came into news? Because the leopard population in this tiger reserve has significantly increased as per the recent status of leopards in India report. So it spans in 2611 square kilometers, and it is one of the India's largest tiger reserve. Also, it is the second largest tiger reserve in core area. Fine. Originally, it is the part of Nagarjun Sagar Sri Sailam Tiger Reserve, and this emerged as the post-state bifurcation, and it is situated in Nagar, Kurnool and Nalgonda districts of Telangana state, and it encompasses the Nallamala forest and vital water sources like Sri Shailam Dam and Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, which is fed by the Krishna river, right? You can be simply asked about the location of Amrabad Tiger Reserve. It lies in the state of Telangana. Okay. Exercise Samudra Lakshman, recently seen in the news, is conducted between which two countries? This is an extremely important question, and here correct answer is India and Malaysia. This is a joint naval drill between Indian Navy and Royal Malaysian Navy, and it commenced on 28th of February and it concluded on 2nd of March off the coast of Visakhapatnam. So this is the third edition in which the exercise involves Indian naval ship Keelton and the Royal Malaysian ship KD Lekir. Okay. Professional interactions, knowledge exchange and collaborative sea operations aim to strengthen the bilateral bonds, foster the cooperation and enhance the interoperability between the two navies. Okay. So which two countries are involved in exercise Samudra Lakshman? Answer is India and Malaysia. Also recently the 66th Network Planning Group meeting took place in New Delhi and it was chaired by the Additional Secretary of the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT, where they assessed 3 projects from the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and 2 projects from the Ministry of Railways. Okay. So the Integrated Multimodal NPG oversees the unified planning and integration for connectivity infrastructure ministries, facilitating stakeholder interactions, and it guides the departments in creating economic zones and connectivity infrastructure. It aligns with the National Master Plan objectives so as to minimize the disruptions and enhance the efficiency in the national infrastructure project. Fine. You can be asked that what is the venue for the 66th meeting of the Network Planning Group? Here answer would be New Delhi. Next is, according to the status of leopards in India 2022 report, which state has the largest population of leopards? Here answer is C option, that is Madhya Pradesh. And this report revealed that the leopard population increases to 13,874 from 12,852 in the year 2018. Okay. So Indian leopards, which are found in various forested regions spanning India, Nepal and Bhutan and some parts of Pakistan as well. They are most abundant in central India and the eastern Ghats, and then it is followed by the western Ghats and then Shivalik hills and etc. If we talk about state-wise distribution of leopards, Madhya Pradesh leads it with 3,907 leopards. Then it is followed by Maharashtra. It has 1,985 leopards. Third one is Karnataka. It has 1,879 leopards, and the fourth one is Tamil Nadu with 1,070 leopards. Fine. So overall, which state has the largest population of leopards? Answer is Madhya Pradesh. Now apart from it, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched India's first indigenous hydrogen fuel cell ferry, which is built by Cochin Shipyards Limited to operate in Varanasi. Okay. Actually, the hydrogen fuel cell system was developed by KPIT Technologies in collaboration with the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research Labs. And this initiative, which is named as Harit Nauka, is led by Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Basic aim is to adopt the green transition in inland vessels. So guidelines unveiled in January mandate the states to use the green fuels for 50% of inland waterways passenger fleets by the end of 2034 and 100% by the end of 2045 to combat the greenhouse gas emission, right? You can be asked that India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell ferry was deployed for service at which place of UP? Answer would be Varanasi. Okay. Next is, what is the theme of the National Birth Defects Awareness Month 2024? So Dr. V.K. Paul, who is the member of Niti Aayog, launched the National Birth Defect Awareness Month 2024, where he emphasized the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana's vital role in improving the child health. So this scheme covers half of India's health and complements the existing Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram, and this campaign has the theme Breaking Barriers, Inclusive Support for the Children with Birth Defects. Fine. Basically, it aims to raise awareness about the prevention, early identification and timely management of the birth defect. Fine. So here correct answer is A option, that is breaking barriers. Now apart from it, Ministry of Women and Child Development has organized the Poshan Utsav. Why? To promote the good nutritious behavior and address the malnutrition in India. So Union Minister Smriti Irani and Bill Gates graced this event, which saw the release of the Poshan Utsav book as well by the Deen Dayal Research Institute, and this initiative aims to revive ancient nutrition traditions, to encourage intergenerational learning and appreciate India's culinary heritage while combating the malnutrition. And the event also marked the launch of the Cartoon Coalition. Fine. You can be asked that Poshan Utsav that was recently seen in the news is organized by which ministry? Your answer is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Okay. Next is, which state government recently announced a fully funded universal life insurance scheme? Here answer is Nagaland government. Nagaland has introduced a fully funded universal life insurance scheme. Basic aim is to alleviate the financial hardships resulting from untimely death, and this initiative guarantees financial security by offering the coverage for both the breadwinners and their family members. So this scheme works in conjunction with the Chief Minister's health insurance scheme, which provides a comprehensive protection and support, right? So Nagaland state government has recently announced a fully funded universal life insurance scheme. Next is INS Jatayu, which has recently been in the news, is the Indian naval base located in which region? Actually, Indian Navy will commission Naval Detachment Minicoy as INS Jatayu, and it marks the second naval base in Lakshadweep. Which one is the first? It is INS Dweep Rakshak. Okay. So this enhances the Navy's presence in the strategically vital Lakshadweep Islands, which extends operational reach and surveillance, and the southernmost Lakshadweep island Minicoy holds strategic importance for the sea lines of communication, and the INS Jatayu will significantly boost the Indian Navy's operational capabilities in this region, which would help anti-piracy and anti-narcotics operations in the Western Arabian Sea, and it would strengthen the connectivity within the mainland. Fine. So INS Jatayu that was seen in the news is the Indian naval base that lies in Lakshadweep. Also these days, United Nations Secretary General has emphasized the urgent need for increased funding to support for the SIDS, means small island developing states who are facing the climate change. So it comprised of 39 states and 18 associate members, and it is located in the Caribbean, Pacific and AIS regions. It exhibits unique vulnerabilities, and it is recognized as a special case in the year 1992 because they suffer from low economic diversification and dependence on tourism and high debt stress. United Nations has established action programs like the Barbados Program of Action and Samda Pathway to address the challenges of these small island developing states, right? You can be simply asked that Samoa Pathway recently seen in the news is associated with which group? Answer would be SIDS. Your options could be, for example, African Union, then ASEAN or G20 or European Union, but correct answer would be SIDS, means small island developing states. Okay. Next is, which state government launched the project ODISERV to prepare the young graduates for employment opportunities in the financial sector? So Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has inaugurated project ODISERV in Sambalpur in the state of Odisha, and it is a joint initiative by NSDC and Bajaj Finserv to equip the young graduates for the financial services sector. So it was launched at Gangadhar Mehar University, and the project targets the first generation college students, where it would be providing 100 hours of self-training through Bajaj Finserv. It will be initiated in 60 colleges in across 11 cities in Odisha, and this initiative plans to expand further to 22 states, which would cover over 400 colleges, and it would emphasize the skills development for employment opportunities, right? So here correct answer is Odisha state. Now these days, Sri Lanka Sustainable Energy Authority recently partnered with an Indian company to construct the hybrid renewable energy system on few of their islands near the Jaffna Peninsula. So one of the island is Naina Island, and it is located in the Park Strait near the Jaffna, and it holds historical significance, and it is a pilgrimage site for Hindus and Buddhists. Also, it houses the Nagapushani Amnan Kovil, which is a historic Hindu temple which is dedicated to the principal goddess Amman. Okay, so you can be asked that Naina Tivu Island that was seen in the news these days is located in which one of the strait? Your answer would be Park Strait. Okay. Recently, Coal India Limited signed a memorandum of understanding with which institutes to support the PM's Gati Shakti mission. So, Coal India Limited inked a crucial memorandum of understanding with IIT Mumbai and Sambalpur, that is IIM Sambalpur, on 1st of March under the Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti National Master Plan 2021. So, Union Minister Piyush Goyal witnessed the signing, and it was attended by Coal India Chairman P.M. Prasad and MCL CMD Uday Anant Kaule. So, this collaboration aims to enhance the multimodal coal transportation infrastructure, which emphasizes economic growth and environmental sustainability. This partnership actually merges industry expertise with academic excellence, promising a significant boost in the logistic efficiency, right? Here, correct answer is IIM Mumbai. It is IIM, sorry, not IIT Mumbai, but IIM Mumbai and IIM Sambalpur. Okay. Next is Chapchar Kut festival recently seen in the news is celebrated in which Indian state? Answer is here B option, Mizoram, and it is celebrated at the Assam Rifles ground in Aizawl, and it showed vibrant Mizo traditions with Chero and Chai dances. This is a kind of a spring festival, and it marks by clearing the forest for the jhum cultivation. Okay, it featured the locals in colorful attire where they were engaged in the folk dances and the songs. So Chapchar Kut is observed annually in the month of March, and it attracted a diverse crowd where they highlighted the rich cultural heritage of the Mizo community in this celebration. Fine. So Chapchar Kut festival is celebrated in the state of Mizoram. Next is which day is celebrated as the World Wildlife Day? This is celebrated on 3rd of March every year, and it emphasizes the critical importance of safeguarding the global biodiversity, and this year the theme is connecting people and the planet. Okay, so this theme highlights the role of technology in conservation efforts, and it was originated from Thailand's proposal to the United Nations General Assembly in 2013. This is not very relevant, and this annual event underscores the urgency to protect the flora and fauna worldwide, bringing the attention to innovative digital solutions for wildlife preservation. Okay, so two things are important. When do we observe the World Wildlife Day? Answer is 3rd of March. And what is the theme for the year 2024? Answer is connecting people and planet. Okay. Next is recently the Financial Intelligence Unit India has imposed a penalty of 5.49 crore rupees on which one of the following payment bank? Again, answer is Paytm Payments Bank. So Paytm Payments Bank Limited faces this much amount of penalty from the Financial Intelligence Unit India for breaching the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and this penalty stems from the bank's role in supporting illegal activities, especially because of online gambling and mishandling the funds that were derived from these operations. So it initiated the penalty following a review that was prompted by the law enforcement agency's information on the bank's involvement in illicit practices. Fine. So your answer is Paytm Payments Bank. Okay. Also, the Union Cabinet, which is led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, approved the PM Surya Ghar, that is Muft Bijli Yojana, on 29th of February with a total outlay of 75,021 crore rupees. And this scheme aims to install the rooftop solar panels in 1 crore households, and it would provide free electricity of up to 300 units per month. Fine. Also, the scheme include a one-time budgetary support of 150 crore rupees for 5 years, that means until 2027 to 28, and it is a central financial assistance of 60% of the system cost for 2 kilowatt systems and 40% of the additional system cost for the systems between 2 to 3 kilowatt capacity, and a subsidy of 30,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees for an average monthly electricity consumption of 0 to 150 units. Also, this amount would be 60,000 rupees to 78,000 rupees for 150 to 300 units of electricity, and if you go beyond 300 units of electricity, then the amount would be 78,000 rupees. Fine. So you can be asked that recently how much funding has the government approved for the installation of solar plants under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. Your answer would be 75,021 crore rupees. Next question is, Yas missile recently seen in the news is an intercontinental ballistic missile developed by which country? Here answer is A option, Russia. And the Russia's defense military confirmed a recent successful test of the RS-24 Yars intercontinental ballistic nuclear missile, and it is developed by Russia. Basically, it is a thermonuclear arms ICBM with a reported range of 12,000 kilometers and the capability to hit the targets over 11,000 kilometers away. So it can carry multiple independently targetable warheads, and it is designed to deploy multiple re-entry vehicles for independent targeting. So it enhances its strategic capabilities. Fine. So the correct answer is Russia. Yas missile belongs to Russia and it is a kind of ballistic missile. Next is, Aditi scheme recently seen in the news is associated with which sector? It is associated with the defense sector. Who is our defense minister? Rajnath Singh, and he launched the acing development of innovative technologies with IDEX, that is Aditi scheme, in New Delhi, and for this purpose he has allocated 750 crore rupees for the time period 2023 to 24 up to 2025 to 26. So it would be operated under the IDEX framework, and the scheme supports the startups with grants up to 25 crore rupees for the defense technology research. Aditi basically aims to develop 30 deep tech critical technologies where it would foster the youth innovation and addresses the armed forces needs with 17 challenges and its inaugural edition. Fine. So Aditi scheme belongs to defense sector, and what is the full form? Acing development of innovative technologies with IDEX. Okay. Now apart from it, Indian Navy will commission the MH-60R Sea Hawk. What is it? Basically, it is a maritime variant of the Black Hawk helicopter on 6th of March at INS Garuda in Kochi. And this deal with the US government was signed in February 2020. The Sea Hawk will enhance the Navy's maritime power with roles like anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, search and rescue, medical evacuation, and vertical replenishment. Okay, so it underwent rigorous testing in Indian conditions, and it boasts advanced weapons and avionics catering to conventional and asymmetric threats. Right, you can be asked that what is this MH-60R Sea Hawk? So it is a maritime variant of the Black Hawk helicopter. Fine. Next is, recently which ministry has been honored with the award for best performance in accounts during the financial year 2023 to 24? Here answer is C option, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. It was awarded for the best performance in accounts for financial year 23 to 24 on the 48th Foundation Day of the Indian Civil Accounts Service. So it is led by Chief Controller of Accounts Ajay Singh, and this ministry showcased exceptional efficiency and diligence in accounting practices, earning the prestigious recognition from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Okay, answer is C option. Next is, Indiramma housing scheme recently seen in the news is associated with which Indian state? Answer is Telangana. Who is the current Chief Minister of Telangana? A. Revant Reddy, and he has revealed the Indiramma housing scheme, which is set to commence on 11th of March. Basically, this initiative targets economic empowerment by offering the housing solutions to underprivileged segments, and in the initial phase, 3,500 houses per assembly constituency will be approved, which would benefit numerous recipients, and the landowners will receive 5 lakh rupees to build on their plots, while the homeless will get the same amount along with a plot for house construction, amplifying the support for the economically disadvantaged peoples. Fine. So this scheme belongs to Telangana. Next is, recently which country became the first Spanish speaking nation to recognize Indian pharmacopoeia? This country is Nicaragua, and it achieves a historic milestone by becoming the first Spanish speaking nation to recognize the IP as the official book of standards for the drugs which are manufactured and marketed in India. So it is published by Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission under the Drugs and Cosmetic Act of 1940, and it is an autonomous institute under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, which is dedicated to the timely publication of the IP. Fine. So your correct answer is Nicaragua. Next is, what is the theme of the World Hearing Day 2024? So World Hearing Day is celebrated annually on 3rd of March, and it addresses the global issue of hearing loss. This year the theme is changing the mindsets, let's make ear and hearing care a reality for all. Okay, this was the theme. Basically, it serves as a global call to action, and the day advocates for preventative measures, treatment and overall ear health awareness. It encourages the individuals to protect their hearing and seek help for hearing related concern. Fine. So two things are important. We observe the World Hearing Day on 3rd of March, and this year the theme is changing mindset. Last question is, REC Limited has signed an agreement with which organization to aid in the education of approximately 75,500 children in the Siddharth Nagar, UP. So REC Limited, in collaboration with UNICED, that is Unit of Science and Educational Development, is contributing 9.91 crore rupees through REC Foundation to educate 75,500 children in Siddharth Nagar, UP. And as a Maharatna PSU under the Ministry of Power, REC aims to empower the students with modern educational tools. So it will implement solar operated smart classes and joyful learning labs in the government schools, and it would foster the innovative learning. Also, REC Foundation recently allocated 15 crore rupees to support the education of 12,500 children of ex-servicemen through the Armed Forces Flag Day Fund. Okay, correct answer is UNICED. Full form is Unit of Science and Educational Development. Now there is one more question. What is the location of Okhla Bird Sanctuary? So it lies in UP. It was in news few days back, so we have to remember its location. It lies in Uttar Pradesh. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.